Alrighty, welcome back fellas. I know it's been a while, but we are back, and today I want to focus on the Kid Goku banner, the SAIYAN Day banner in fact, and talk about if you should summon on the banner and summon for the characters that the banner has to offer. So it's going to be a nice fun vid today. Hopefully guys will enjoy the vid though. If you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1K subs. Comment down below your thoughts, by the way. Let me know, are you guys planning to summon for Kid Goku? Have you already done so? How have your summons been for Kid Goku? Let me know your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, again, to reiterate, this is our SAIYAN Day character. This is our SAIYAN Day celebration. Now, I haven't done a breakdown on the animations and the kits for Kid Goku and all the different characters because I was gonna do that a few days ago, but a lot of in real life kind of things took over, so I just couldn't do it. I may make that vid after this one is recorded, but anyways, Kid Goku, a very surprising pick for a lot of people, for me especially. I was not expecting Kid Goku, but here he is. This is our SAIYAN Day character, and when we look at the banner is kind of interesting in terms of what it has to offer. So, of course, being a SAIYAN Day banner, SAIYAN Day is one of the bigger celebrations throughout a year of Dokkan. And when it comes to the SAIYAN Day kind of banner this time around, of course, a couple things worth mentioning. Of course, you see a lot of cool characters are coming back, reruns, including TEQ Goku. A lot of people have been waiting for TEQ Goku to come back, so here he is. Of course, this new Kid Goku is going to be only a TUR, so he's not going to be an LR, so that's important to know. But one of the featured characters can be an LR, and of course, they're referring to TEQ, who is literally staring us with a death stare right now on the screen. So TEQ is going to be our LR in terms of the featured characters. Also, a couple things right here, 318 hours for a discount, so this is going to be like in tandem with like the SAIYAN Day celebration, because SAIYAN Day is March 18th, so based off of that, that's going to be like the discount there. There's a lot of missions for like 318 and stuff like that, so you guys may have seen those. But also, we're getting a buy 3 get 1 when it comes to this banner. Now again, this is the same kind of discount format that they gave us for the 10th anniversary, which technically I guess only ended like a few days ago, but still, having this discount kind of focus is something that is really awesome, of course. So I'm really glad they did that, of course. I'm not sure how many people are going to be like really spending a lot of stones on this banner necessarily, but for the people who are going to be spending a lot for like TEQ and others, this is going to be a really nice kind of benefit right there with the buy 3 get 1. So definitely take advantage of that if you can do so, because that is something that right there is like in general that is just really awesome. So definitely take advantage of that, of course. When we talk about, the characters though, right? When we talk about who's in the featured SSR list, there are 7 featured SSRs. So this is kind of similar with our typical SAIYAN Day banners. In fact, I have the SAIYAN Day banner from last year, so we'll look at that in just a sec. But when we look at the featured SSRs right here, right, let's just talk about them. We have our new SAIYAN Day character, the 2025 SAIYAN Day Kid Goku. We have the side banner Kid Chi-Chi. We have Master Roshi. We have TEQ Goku from the Tanabao celebration last year. We have last year's SAIYAN Day character, right, 2024 SAIYAN Day Tech Vegeta, right, the Big Bang Attack Vegeta. We have 2023 SAIYAN Day character with the God Goku, right, so of course that's cool right there. And we have Path to Power Kid Goku. So this is important because Path to Power Kid Goku, in case you guys do not know, he is set to get his EZA. In fact, at the time I'm recording this vid, right, his EZA is supposed to be coming in about 11 hours or so from now. So his EZA is going to be coming very soon, and when that happens, he will be a much better character, someone who's going to be a very nice character for a lot of people to have. So I mean, that's just to add a bit of benefit right there. But when we talk about the banner, just talk about who are the really good characters, let me go ahead and break them down for you. So, first of all, obviously we can all understand the Kid Goku, the new SAIYAN Day character, is going to be good. A lot of people are already saying that he is probably the #1 TUR in the game, which says a lot, of course, because there are some really good TURs like Glorio and Diamond Goku and Diamond Vegeta for some people, but not really a lot of people. But, there's a lot of different TURs that a lot of people like. But, Kid Goku, like, coming out of nowhere, just, like, being the #1 TUR, that says a lot, of course. I do have his kit right here, so when we talk about Kid Goku, I mean, he has some nice things. Again, I'll break down his kit in a bigger detail and, like, in a separate vid when I do, like, the whole SAIYAN Day prep guide or whatever. But, he's a stacking character. He has built-in seal and built-in stun with his supers and everything. He has a nice kind of ability to just boost himself up, with a bunch of supers. He can do additional supers for more stacking, guard. He has nice setups in general. So, for a character with a relatively simple design in terms of how it looks, he's still a pretty powerful character, all things considered. So, obviously really awesome right there. Chi-Chi, I will say, Chi-Chi is not as good as Kid Goku, we expect that, but she has some nice things to offer as well. She's a debuffing character. She does have some nice support to offers. That's something that cannot be understated in my opinion. She also boosts her crit chance, her attack and defense, so that's all good. She has the ability to do additional supers when there's opponents who are in a debuff status, so that's important. And also, she works really well with Kid Goku, right? When there's another youth character, another Goku, then she's getting additional buffs like built-in dodge and built-in guard. So All those things are very helpful. She's not the most categorically diversifiable character in the world, right? Only on Youth, Dragon Ball Saga, Earthlings, Earthbred Fighters, Bond, Parent, and Child. But to be fair, the same can be said for Kid Goku, where Kid Goku, he's not on that many categories either, but he is still on some good ones like Pure Saiyans, which can be run technically under the 10th Anniversary Fusion leads. So there's other things like that. Of course, Earthbred Fighters getting another leader, we love to see that. But those two characters, of course, are obviously going to be very powerful, very good, especially together. So that's obviously really nice right there. Master Roshi, I'm going to say it right now, he has some good gimmicks that he can offer, but he himself is not exactly that great now. He wasn't that great to begin with back in the day, but especially now, he's not that great anymore because of the whole meta shift and everything. And really, the best way to make Master Roshi work is to have him with a specific team of almost like Dragon Ball Saga characters, because you need Peppy Gal characters, you need Turtle School characters, so there are certain gimmicks that need to be met for Master Roshi to really see his full potential, which is something that I didn't like when he first released, but also, I mean, in general, especially now, you need those things to really see Roshi's best potential in general, so that's important right there. Tech UI Goku, so I know a lot of people are going to say that Tech UI is not that great anymore. I will personally say I don't have him in my top 10 LRs. I don't know if he's top 15. I may push for top 15, but I don't know quite yet. But, Tech UI Goku still has a lot of value for a lot of situations. I would say just not as much value as he did throughout the entirety of last year, in my opinion. Because when we talk about Tech UI Goku, one of the best things about this character, in fact, the two best things about this character, right? When we go into his LR form, if I can find it, there we go. One of the best things is his domain, where his domain allows him to basically reinstate dodge, right? So there are certain fights, again, where dodge is canceled for you, and in those situations, your characters cannot dodge, so they'll be forced to take hits, like MUI Goku, for example. And that can cause a lot of damage, that's a lot of problems. But with Tech UI Goku, with this active right here, this is the only domain in the game, the only ability in the game, where dodge can be reinstated for your teammates when the opponent is trying to nullify it. So that is just a very powerful kind of thing right there in general. Also with his MUI form, he is still a beast because he can do a bunch of counters every time he dodges an attack, if it's a super, if it's a normal. Every time he dodges, he's countering, so he can do a lot of work, and also he can provide support to allies. He has a bunch of nice things in his kit, so this is one of those characters where I will say, Tech UI Goku, I understand a lot of people are going to look at Tech UI and say, you know what, he's not the same guy as he once was, he's not necessarily that good anymore, I don't know if I should go after him. That is fair. However, I will counter that by saying, you know what, Tech UI is still one of those guys. He's still a powerful character on some of the very powerful teams like Superheroes, like, Tournament of Power, Pure Saiyans, other things like that. So he still has a lot of value in a lot of situations, especially for newer players. He is probably one of the better characters right now in this banner as a whole, so that's important right there to note. Saiyan Day Vegeta and Saiyan Day God Goku, let me talk about both of them. Both of them have the ability to stack attack and defense. Both of them are pretty decent characters, I would say, but I wouldn't say that both of them are necessarily that good. In fact, if I had to rank the characters, right, I would say Kid Goku's number 1, maybe Chi-Chi's number 2. I think once the EZA comes out, Path to Power Kid Goku may be number 2, but for right now, without the EZA, Chi-Chi's number 2 for me. Tech UI is probably number 3. Then we can go into the conversation of Vegeta number 4, then Roshi number 5, then 6, then 7 right here with Goku, and then Path to Power Kid Goku at number 7. For now, again, with the EZA, Goku right here, Path to Power Kid Goku, he's going to jump up in value. But, the thing about Saiyan Day Vegeta and God Goku, the thing about them both is that they have this ability to age really well within the year, but once the meta shifts start to kind of pile on, then it starts to hit them pretty hard. I mean, think about God Goku, right? Last year, going through the 9th anniversary and everything, a lot of people were praising God Goku in terms of how well he was kind of adjusting to the new meta, being one of the few characters from 2023 to kind of outlive the year, if you will, and just be valuable in the next year in 2024, right? The same can be kind of said for Saiyan Day Vegeta, though I think that's been a lesser kind of agenda push right there. But in general, both these characters are pretty good. I just wouldn't say that they are as powerful as they once were, obviously, and I would also say that in the grand scheme of things, you probably don't want to kind of spring for them specifically. If you're going for Kid Goku and if you're going for Kid Goku and you happen to pull them, congratulations, because they're decent picks and everything. But if you're trying to go specifically for God Goku or for Saiyan Day Vegeta, I would say that's probably kind of a big mistake in that respect, because there's so many other better TORs and other characters that you could look forward to seeing maybe in the Golden Week celebration by the end of April or other celebrations down the line. So those are things important to consider. But yeah, in general, I mean, these characters overall, they have some nice kind of value. All of them, I won't say that any of them is complete dog crap or dog shit. I won't say anyone is that bad. Maybe the only two could have their argument right now are God Goku and Path to Power Kid Goku. With the EZA, Kid Goku will be better, but otherwise, a lot of these characters have some value, especially for newer players. So it is important to note those things because all of them are very important. Now, I will say, we talked about the featured SSRs, the buy 3 get 1, all that sort of stuff. The one thing I want to talk about, which is I don't think has been mentioned too much by a lot of people, But the one thing I want to talk about is Super Easy Ace. Now, of course, if you guys remember, last year for the 2024 Saiyan Day celebration, that is when we got our first ever Super Easy A with the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku, right? If you guys remember that. Now, technically, even though he was our first Super Easy A, he wasn't in fact on Vegeta's banner, right? I have Vegeta's banner pulled up here. You see Vegeta, his side banner character with his dad, King Vegeta, Tanabata Goku, God Goku, all the characters, right? We did not get AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku on this banner. So he was the first Super Easy A, but he wasn't on this banner, which means even though we don't have technically a qualified Super Easy A character in this banner, there is a very good chance that we may still get a Super Easy A. In fact, we should expect it because it's technically an anniversary of sorts in terms of Super Easy A's being added to the game. So we could expect it, but there is no clear-cut consensus in terms of what we could see because, you know, if we're expecting a pure Saiyan's Super Easy A because it is the Saiyan Day celebration, then, I mean, if you look at like the older kind of Saiyan Day characters, right, or like Saiyans in general, right, you know, some ideas that kind of maybe pop to mind, you know, one could be like, for example, physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly, perhaps, you know, Kaioken and Goku right here, so there's some options there. I mean, if we keep on looking, if I can find some, maybe you could take like the in Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta right here, maybe the one of the early LRs, right, with the STR Broly right there, so maybe there's that, you know, Majin Vegeta perhaps. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Easy A for Majin Vegeta from 2022 Saiyan Day, so there's a bunch of stuff to look forward to. Maybe we could get a Super Easy A for the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. There's a lot of different ideas, but the fact of the matter is there is no clear-cut consensus in terms of what they could do for a Super Easy A. If they're going to do it, it's obviously going to be a pure Saiyan, but beyond that, there's no clear-cut answer. Maybe they could go ahead and do like the in-Kid Goku, give him as Super Easy A or something. We don't know. But yeah, there's just a lot of different options. So it's important to bear that in mind, of course, guys. I mean, again, we don't know, but look forward to a Super Easy A because a Super Easy A probably should be happening sometime this whole kind of celebration. I'll be disappointed if it isn't, but it's going to be a fun time for sure to see it happen, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast when it does. But yeah, there you go. So let me go ahead and just kind of sum up the whole kind of vid right here, tie the bow, if you will, and just talk about the banner once again. So, should you summon? I've been kind of talking about the information about the banner and everything. I've been talking about the various things you should know about the banner and the characters, but should you summon? The important question I've been like talking about since the beginning of the vid, I never really kind of answered it. The answer for me is yes. You should summon on this banner, but do it within reason. Don't, you know, break the bank. Don't go crazy on spending stones for this specific banner because the fact of the matter is there are only a handful of these characters who are really usable and will probably stand the test of time. Kid Goku's one of them. Chi-Chi probably could be one of them, of course. You know, Tech UI could be one of those characters, but I don't think he's going to be doing as well as these two, of course. Path to Power Kid Goku's going to be pretty good. But other than them, these other characters are going to start to age out a lot faster than people may think. And realistically, if you're trying to summon for these three specific characters, God Goku, Saiyan Day Vegeta, you know, Master Roshi, I think you're kind of pushing for the wrong direction in that respect. But, you know, I would say you guys should summon, probably do 1, 2, maybe 3 rotations at maximum. So 1, 2, or 3, like buy 3, get 1s, and then call it a day there. Save your stones. Look forward to the Golden Week celebration, which is going to be happening on the end of April, so just about a month or so from now, because that is going to be when we have another big celebration, and that's going to be where we have 2 Dokkan Fest characters, so it's going to be a fun time, of course. But yeah, that is what I'll say right there. And I myself, you know, I will say right now, I'm already planning to summon for this character. I've been trying to summon for him. I haven't gotten him yet, but definitely a great character. I still want to see him in action, like in great detail, because I don't know if he's fully like the best TUR and like how he stacks in general, but he has a lot of great potential. So, you know, I'm excited for that. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely say you guys should summon for this. Again, don't go break the bank, but definitely consider spending some Dragon Stones, because if you guys pulled Kid Goku, I'm not gonna lie, you guys have come out with a very powerful character. If you come out with God Goku or Saiyan Day Vegeta, all these other characters, especially Path to Power Kid Goku, he is gonna be very special with his support and everything. So, you know, a lot of fun characters here. But there you go, that's gonna be the vid right there. So again, should you summon? Short answer, yes, but do it within reason. A lot of great characters to offer, especially Kid Goku, Kid Chi-Chi, Tech UI Goku right there, of course, Path to Power Kid Goku. But yeah, let me know again, what do you guys think about the whole banner? Are you guys planning to summon for the banner? Have you guys already done your summons? Let me know what you guys have. Let me know what you guys have pulled and everything. But yeah, that's gonna be where we wrap up the vid. So again, if you guys enjoy the vid, I'm very bad with these outros, but if you guys enjoy the vid, be sure to drop a like, again, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K subs. Comment down below your thoughts. Let me know again how your guys' summons have been going, if you guys have been summoning. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and I will see you all in the next one.